Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Age of Wonders 3! And we are continuing our conquest of the map as we try to avenge our brother's death here. And I guess I'm going to proceed to the east. I'm on a road, seems convenient. Let's see, just the Dwelling of Silaniu's Refuge has a quest. Oh good, fairies. Greetings, Sundren of House Inyuk. What brings you to our lands? So they have a quest. We can say prepare to be destroyed, which would count as 100 evil points. But yeah, let's find out what quest they've got. A few weeks ago, I should have a little pixie voice here. A few weeks ago, Gamblag built a castle in the north to close off the bridge to all visitors. Now we don't get any gifts from passing travelers hoping to see a fairy anymore. The castle must be brought down. It's too close to us and nasty sounds emerge from it at night. It disturbs us. Alright, yeah, you sound pretty disturbed, so we will accept it. Does it have a time? No. Oh, medium reward is what it is. No time limit. Excellent. So we'll accept that. Again, these quests here on this particular map are very scripted, but again, we'll have to do a quick little intro to one of the randomy kind of skirmish maps because there's a lot of like kind of generated quests that you can get. Anyway, so let's go east. So, there's actually a fairy town here. Yeah. Silaniu's Refuge. So we could have gone to war with them and just attacked them to try to take over their town, but by completing these quests for these independents, they will often join our cause. So let's head east. Now, there is a hasteberries bush here, and what's cool, if you walk into hasteberries, they will actually regenerate all your movement points that turn, which is really handy. The problem is, this one is actually owned by the fairies, and it does give them 4 production per turn, so if I walked in there, they would consider it an act of war, so let's not do that. I'd actually, I'm considering just having these guys hover around before going for the castle. I mean, let's go east first to see what happens, rather than go and attack that fortress right now. Yeah, so we're at peace with these guys, which we could break. I met them. Alright. Army requires order, so we've got this one fellow over here. I think I'm probably just going to stick him in the city for now, but we're going to have to get another army going on relatively soon. Ah, we've completed the laboratory. Fantastic. This army wants some action points, or some movements. What is this? Oh, see? Hasteberries. And ancient ruins, which we could explore. Okay, let's pick up the hasteberries, which will regenerate our movement. Boom. And yeah, let's go into the ancient ruins. A draconian calls out, Sundren! Good, you're still alive. My name is Reskar. I was part of the council. Thanos told me you were here. Please, Gamblag has gone mad. Can you offer shelter to these refugees? I helped them flee when Gamblag razed their cities. Oh, I will. Thank you for helping them. Can you tell me what happened? Do you know what happened with Thanos? Do you have any information that could aid me? I don't know much, I'm afraid. It happened when I was away. They said there had been a fight, but I saw Thanos had wounds in his back. Things move fast, as if prepared. Gamblag has switched sides to the Commonwealth and has had his troops raze the High Elf cities. They tried to stop me from leaving, but I fought my way out. I know that isn't what you hoped for. I'm convinced Thanos was innocent. He was kind, gentle, the only one who treated me with respect. He alone voted in favor of allowing me to submerge the Radiant Egg, a sacred artifact of my people, in the Pool of Origins. I would be honored to help his sister in any way I can and join forces with you. Fantastic. Welcome to join me. I could use an ally. World is taking a turn for the worst, and when we retake the pool for the Elven Court, you are most welcome to submerge your artifact in it. That sounds kinky. Alright. So, let's select him right now. So, we've got Reskar, Scape Shaper. Interesting. And, so he's another hero-type dude. He's got, a bow here so that he can do ranged attacks, because otherwise, again, this guy can only do melee built-in. He can cast spells. He's got 15 action points, and his spell that he can cast in combat are Root Spears, Savage Rage, and Revive Instincts. I don't know what they are. I don't know if we can get more information about them. Oh, there we go. All enemy mounts become feral mounts for 2 turns. They get a -12 movement penalty. Oh, that's kind of funny. Root Spears. Roots as sharp as spears burst from the ground below, deals 20 damage, and attempts to hinder enemy units. Hindered units lose 50% of their movement points for 1 turn. That sounds really useful. And Savage Rage awakens a creature's primal instincts, unleashing its ferocious power. Target friendly monster or animal unit gains charge. First strike, +3 strength, armor piercing, overwhelm, and wall crushing until end of combat. Holy crap! That's amazing! Now, what's awkward is that he only has 15 spell casting, or whatever the stat is. And so even with this one, which only costs 8, he could only cast once per combat. We'll have to get that ability leveled up in him, if we can. What else has he got going on? Oh, he's Draconian. He's got the fast healing. Again, I think outside of combat, +1 vision range. He's a hero. Heroes command troops into battle for greater efficiency, and they're able to cast spells, right? He's mounted, cavalry, charge, fire protection, frost weakness this guy has. Alright. And, can he be leveled up? Does he have points? No. Although my main character might have some points now. Probably would have told me. Yeah, no, we've got to wait until she levels up. And here we've got this is a settler, so we're going to go ahead and use that right away. Seems like no better place. Okay, I can use the settler to start a city, and I think if I put it on this refugee camp, it'll actually make them, yeah, this whole camp, I think people will grow faster, so this will become a city very fast. So let's click build, and we're going to try to put it here because there is a gold mine, there's a magma forge for production, and over here we've got an air node, which gives us some more mana crystals as well. So this seems like a pretty sweet spot to put it, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Boom. Yeah, and we get a huge population boost from building on that. It does still seem to take a turn or so to build the city. Yeah, completed in 1 turn. But it'll start off with a lot more population, even more than our current capital, which is worth noting there. What I think I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to merge... What's his name again? Reskar. Actually, we'll move him there. And we'll grab this army of 5 people. They're all Draconians. Fire protection, fire strike. Oh, cool. Fire bolts, true sight. Alright, we got lots of cool units here. We're going to merge these guys together here, get a group of 6, and then we're going to go ahead and clear this gold mine out. Oh, again, we have such a scary army, they just want to run away. So we'll go ahead and take the good action one more time and get some money there. Are these the ones that ran away, or are these just a separate encounter? I think it's a different one. Oh, we got the quest to liberate the Pool of Origins. We'll work on that as much as we can. Eldas has grown into a village. It does definitely look more impressive, and it's got a bigger radius going around, so let's pick up the extra gold mine. We are building the High Elf Initiate, which is great. Are we going to want to build units? Probably some Siege Workshop stuff at some point, but we could also grab the Observatory, which gives us even higher domain radius. I don't think it makes much of a difference for us at this time, but there might be more follow-up buildings. Archer units get an extra rank. A lot of good stuff. Actually, this city could probably use a wall, to be honest. But I think we're going to pop out enough units here to build another army. I'm going to try to build another 5 units. Well, no, there's 1 unit here, 1 there, so 4 more units want to be queued up. Let's build 2 swordmen. Oh, you know what we need? Actually, I will build this army. Because I want to explore to the west. There. Then I'll throw in a longbowman, and I'll keep it a stack of just 5. And then I'll queue up the Siege Workshop. So these, there'll be a stack of 5 that will explore to the west, and we'll build a Siege Workshop, and then we'll make at least 1 Trebuchet, but potentially some more. Alright, get out of the city. Yeah, we already built the outpost, thank you very much. Reskar must survive, it's part of my victory conditions, good to know. The laboratory's done. Army needs orders. I can tell it to just wait 1 turn, or I can turn on the camp mode, and then it'll just stop bothering me. And I'll do that for now, we'll get back to you. Founded the city of Waste Noth. Kind of awkward to have the THE sound right in the middle. Default's producing merchandise, but we're not going to leave it at that. We could start building some units. I think it makes sense to start with the Builder's Hall to get 20 hammers right away. And maybe a barracks or some better units after that. Oh, and we can research a new skill. We've researched the Explorer, Tier 1. Right! So all irregular units get +1 vision range, and I have quite a few. Most of my armies should have some. Urban Cover. Irregular units learn to blend into a crowd, conceal themselves in buildings, gaining urban concealment. They're invisible on structure tiles. That's quite cool. Terraformer, Dispel. Iron Grip. Makes people happier. So it means you can use Iron Grip on a city to give them an innate happiness bonus, and then you can do like evil acts like raising or pillaging cities and so on. Summon crows. That's a strategic spell, so you do that outside of combat. You know what? I'm going to pick up Disjunction just in case, again, someone... not Diplomacy. Go away. We want the active spells. In case someone else casts an active spell. And this army wants orders. Well, if you're going down there... Ooh, there's treasure over here. See if we can't pick that up. Next turn. And you, yeah, go after these guys. So we've got a boar and a blight tusk boar. Oh, that looks pretty badass. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to automate the combat. You can see I've turned off the high camera last time, you remember? And so we're starting in quite a bit more zoomed in. There's still the action camera to show us the movement, which I don't mind, I have to say. You know, but I don't like this low camera, so I'm going to go ahead and toggle the high tactical combat again. Now that just determines how it starts the combat, so we still have to sort of manually reset the camera here to something sensible. Kind of like that. Yeah, we could cast a spell. I like the root spears, actually. You know what? We'll use the root spears because it's a lot of damage on the blight tusks. Do some damage to them and slow them down at the same time. So hopefully they enter combat a little bit more slowly. But other than that, yeah, we'll use this auto combat thing. And you can toggle it off whenever you want, this one here. This is just... Oh, you gave me the fire enchantment. Alright, cool. Wow, so much fire going on here. Burn, baby, burn. But yeah, if I start to be unhappy, I can just toggle it off. I mean, it's going to finish the current attack. But other than that, well, I guess everyone has moved. So, that spell they put on me. Fire Strike. +5 fire damage, all attacks, and I think that lasts until the end of the turn. Wow, these support units are really cool. Obviously, you can't have your entire army be made up of that. But other than that, it's pretty handy. Yeah, so we'll just keep automating this combat. I think it should go pretty easily for us. Here, everyone's pretty weakened already. That's a nice flank and a charge, actually. That's really bad. And the poison there might actually lead to some nasty, nasty stuff. Turn that off. Because you know what I want to do? I want to cast one of my spells in combat, as opposed to one of his. Right? Because as long as this combat is happening in my domain, I should be able to cast spells. But this leader is not present, so it's double cost. But I think we're in the domain, which is, I think, why it's working. Yeah, I'm going to do that here. Just to try to give it a little bit of an edge. And go ahead and automate again. And hopefully just kill it with range attacks. Go firebombs! It's going to be really handy against a lot of big armies. Alright, one, didn't lose anything. Just barely. Really, is there nothing else? Nope, just a random fight. Okay. And we'll send you into the city. Hopefully that heals you up faster. You, yes, definitely go and pick up this treasure. Now, if we do this, we're in enemy territory at this point. I should be careful near Gamblag's domain. He can cast spells wherever he can see. When I fled the pool, I feared his spells the most. So yeah, maybe we don't want to do this yet. We need to get to Gamblag. I need to find Thanos' body to give him proper burial, and the pool is part of the ancient heritage of the High Elves. We need to be retaken. We need to go east and find a way in. There's also this we still haven't actually officially explored the ruins. So we're gonna do that. Okay, nope. Keep going with the queue. Oh yeah, you were gonna potentially rest. What is this? Rest scar much survive. Yes, I know. So, if I just... Oh, you've got to continue on its path. Yeah, go ahead into the city. And then just wait a turn. Hopefully that'll heal us up. Hopefully more than outside of the city. Well... might be wrong. Alright, this fully healed army will go ahead and enter the ancient ruins. Unexplored, strong. You know what? we're gonna play it a little bit safe. We're gonna move the second unit adjacent here. There, we're getting more population boosts. And now when we... Oh, I guess I gotta wait a turn? There we go. Enter. Now, we should... Oh, we're not actually going to get help. Usually adjacent armies help, but maybe because it's, you know, sort of in the middle of things. So we've got a dread baby spider, a boar, and a troll. Killing this unit... This unit is a force of evil. Killing it is an act of good. Alright, well, we will... You know, maybe we should auto-combat one here to show the difference. That seems like a good idea, even though I would not normally do this. Yeah, highlight attack. Yeah, just... Bloop, bloop. Centers there. Alright, we'll auto-combat it. And we did lose one of our leveled up High Elf Swordsmen, which is really unfortunate. We almost lost the Storm Sisters, which would have been disastrous. But there we go. And we did find... We found a unit, a Human Civic Guard. Got 35 base hit points. It actually seems pretty good. We found Mundane Traveler's Cloak of Divine Joy, which gives us protection from 3 different things. That seems handy. And some mana. We'll take all the rewards. And we will equip this on you. Oh, it doesn't actually show up. That's unfortunate. Oh, and we can level her up. We've probably got a pop-up. Hero has leveled up. So we've got 5 upgrade points from leveling up, and here's all the things we can pick up. We can grab some basic stats. They're relatively cheap. Although the more you get, the more expensive it is. So let's say we decide to upgrade her melee strength by 1. So now the next +1 melee strength would actually cost me 2, for example. I'm going to grab Infiltration Squad. It gives all of my units the ability to gain, or it gives all the units in my army, the current army that my hero is in, wall climbing. So when we attack a city, we actually may not need much in the way of siege. Given that. Devout units. I don't know what devout units are. Night vision. I'll grab Infiltration Squad. It'll be handy. We don't have any siege weapons yet. So, we've just researched this junction. So we can destroy global spells, which there might not be any in this scenario. It's trail running. Irregular units get +12 movement. That's not bad. Still don't think we need this, although I want to see what comes next after the courtesans. So yeah, we lost that 1 unit, but we got the extra unit here. So the 2 of them together, I think we'll combine here. There we are. And we do have the 1 really damaged unit. So you know what? Just end your turn. Again, I don't know. Well, let's look up the book. Certainly. So fast healing units, yeah, per turn. I think that's on the strategic map. Healing. No, that's a healing spell. Let's find out. So how many hit points does she have right now? She is at 2 of 40. So yeah, we'll just skip the turn. Everyone's fully healed here. It may not be necessary to actually stay in place to heal. What we need to do is deal with this fortress, and I'm going to want to use my actual champion, my actual leader for that, because of the wall climbing ability. Which should mean we don't need a siege weapon for that, which is nice. Now this fellow got really nothing to do. We'll move him in this general area anyway, because there might be more enemies about. So what do we have defending it here? An Orc Exalted. That is really creepy looking. Inflict Spirit Break. Can probably fly. Yeah, flying. Oh, it's Devout! Deals bonus damage against Heretic. And there's other things that can counter. That's really interesting. Any more of these Devout? Nope. Yeah. Oh, well, that would have been interesting. It might have been worth doing. Just realized I may have wanted to do a little bit more. A lot of things just grew. You know, you're building something. Can I cycle between cities here in any way? No. I guess I can always pull up the overview. Keep my cities around. Everyone's building. So they're very happy, because it's the throne city, I guess. Like terrain. Less here. But they're still happy. Okay. Army requires orders. But what about this one? Do they not require orders? They're still hurt. So she did regen, but not all the way. You know what I think... Whoa! Alright. Thought that was an enemy for a second. I'm wondering about having a double leader army for this. I think that would be pretty smart. It looks like that... no, I technically have some turns left. So... grab you. I know we're going to have walls to deal with, so... we'll grab the 4 of you. So I was going to say walls to deal with, so I should have range, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. We'll grab the hero. Plus a flamer. There you go. Make another army of 6 that includes 2 heroes. And we can't quite close in on the fortress, but we can get damn close. I'll merge the 2 of you guys together. Okay. And we're going to deal with this big fight next time. See you, folks. Bye-bye. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Did you know I read every single comment someone leaves on my video? That's insane. Why would I do that? I don't know, but I'll read yours.